10,000, that's how many signatures the parents of children at the Ranui Special Education Unit in West Auckland have collected in protest at the closing of the classrooms by the end of the year. It comes after changes to the way learning and behaviour teachers are placed in schools, with the students being moved into mainstream classes. The group will present the petition later this morning. Joining us now is organiser Meredith Barra and Dorothy Stewart, who has 3 special needs children. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Morning.
Meredith, we'll start with you. What are you trying to achieve with this petition? What do you want to happen?
Well, basically, we'll present the petition to 4 or 5 MPs at the Ministry of Education today. Finances dictate that we can't go to Wellington, but those MPs will take this petition to Parliament and present it, and then it will go to the Select Committee. And what we're hoping for here is that the Select Committee will make a formal recommendation to the government to reverse the closure of these special units and directly fund them, because funding is the major issue here.
So you're saying you still want to give parents the option to have their special needs children in mainstream classes, but you want the units as well. Why is it so important to have the units?
Well, for a lot of kids with special needs, the mainstream is entirely suitable with support. However, there is a minority of kids who have tried the mainstream. The parents have done everything they possibly can to make the mainstream work, as have teachers, principals, and the general school environment. However, in these cases, the mainstream has been an abject failure for these kids in all sorts of areas. They've ended up developing lots of behaviour problems, being isolated, being withdrawn from classrooms often because of the myriad of problems that they present. And the special needs unit situation, which is far more conducive to their learning, with expert teachers, support staff, and in that situation, although still housed in the mainstream setting, as it were, and participating in the general life of the school, these children have indeed flourished. And what's happening now, this appropriate quality education is now being taken away from them. It's almost taken away their rights to a quality education.
OK, well, I'm going to pass it over to you now, Dorothy. 3 children with special needs, ages 18, 12 and the last one, 10. I'm assuming you would have tried your children in mainstream schools. How did you find the mainstream program for your children?
Right, well, we pulled the oldest one out of mainstreaming after being told that she was lazy, she wouldn't concentrate, and she was just being naughty, to use their words. And what it was is that a lot of people who've got special needs, you don't tell them to do 4 things at once, just 1 at a time. And then they take things literally. So you say it's raining cats and dogs, and they get very confused, or don't be like a cat. And just different things that the teachers thought. But she could also read the words in a book, but she didn't understand what the words meant.
So what difference did you notice then when your child was put into Ranui's care?
It was amazing. It was really amazing. Kids used to tease her, and they do get teased. And she also then started, they withdraw, and some people get very strong and, they rebel, or they just break out. And other ones just go into a little corner and they kind of just kill themselves up and die.
Meredith, what support have you had from parents? Obviously, Dorothy's all for it. Even the parents that have their children in mainstream, are they still supporting this, recognising that there are different types of children, different needs?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the support for this campaign, which has been going on just before Christmas, has been absolutely overwhelming. I mean, to get 10,000, in fact, 10,532 to be precise, and has been great. And also the support we've got from teachers who understand if these children are introduced into their classrooms with the best will in the world, they are not going to be able to cater for their education needs. And it's not their fault, it's because they have indeed all the other children to think about. And the type of behaviours these kids often exhibit will affect the learning of other children as well. And that should be of concern to the Minister of Education, the government, and indeed parents generally. And we hope the government will see some common sense in this issue.
Well, Meredith Barra and Dorothy Stewart, I know that you're going to present this petition today. Good on you for getting behind the cause, and good luck for today. Thanks for joining us.